Hello, welcome to Smear Mascara, the podcast.
I'm Mandy.
And I'm Brooke.
Come laugh with us.
Cry with us.
Smear your mascara with us.
What?
You can follow us.
Oh, yes, you can follow us, like us,
On TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube.
love us,
Rate us.
on all streaming platforms.
And call us.
At 925-307-6672. You can text us too.
Yeah.
You rate, review, love us, send us a message, send us anything you want. Pictures of your cats, your dogs.
Oh, yeah. We love that.
Yeah.
One thing I was going to mention, we've always asked for reviews on Apple Podcasts, but really you can leave us a review on Spotify or...
Yeah, we got a new one on Spotify. I saw that.
That was for me.
Okay. Good job.
Because I just saw that and I'm like, we have 0 reviews? Not anymore. So...
I didn't know that. So
yeah, so it's nice to just spread the love around wherever you listen.
Okay, especially I want to shout out Germany and New Jersey. When we see you, there's a good amount of you guys out there in those two regions.
You.
Please give us a little review.
Yes.
You're pumping up your area. The numbers are getting bigger every week.
Yeah, Germany.
Appreciate it.
You've been loyal for over 6 months.
Day 1. Well, maybe day 40. But
yeah, still love it.
Appreciate it.
And Jersey, thank you. We've been supporting you guys since like 2009.
Our spirit best friend.
I was Snooki for Halloween one year. It was rather cute.
I kind of wanted us to be, for Halloween, the Soprano people.
Wait.
Like, just in general, a Soprano person.
I was like, are you going to be Adriana? Am I going to be like...
I don't know. We could have been Tony and Carmela. Like, he's like, just this.
I would have been, and I won't do this to myself, I think her name is Jenny Sachs.
Uh-huh.
You know who I'm talking about?
No, which one is that?
She's the beautiful and larger woman married to Johnny Sachs, who goes to prison and comes out. He has like really dark circles under his eyes. And like someone makes a joke about her that she's big, and then he gets all mad and wants them killed.
I love him.
Yeah. I mean, he's kind of dick, but whatever. He was always like down for his girl. So yeah.
I want to be Pussy.
Well, you got it.
Get that hair done. Speaking of bigger girl, this may not be on our topics list, but you sent me a screenshot from a social media post today about dating and rejection and a child.
Yeah. I was caught off guard by that.
Okay, she sent me this post about a child in college, so a young adult, extended themselves in the dating aspect a few times, got rejected. I just want to know, that's totally normal. You're not weird because that happened to you. But the parent who is posting how she feels for a child, which I kind of felt, like, yeah, don't put your kid's business out there, but I get it.
It was an anonymous post, so it's like, okay, I don't know you, I don't know your child. She didn't say, like, my child's studying this was the group.
They're just saying that their child put themselves out there, and then she did go out of her way to point out that her daughter could lose some weight. Because I'm assuming it's a daughter, because that's why she said that.
Well, she said she, because she goes, my daughter's confident or lovely, and I think she's pretty, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
She could lose some weight, and then she goes on about whatever. And so me, being the chismosa nosy bitch, I start going in the comments, and like someone's totally gonna call out what the poster said. Everyone else is very complimentary, like, oh, that's hard when your child's, going through something like that, and my kids, whatever. Not one person out of the maybe only 5 comments said anything about
I'm joining
that.
the group tonight.
Yeah.
Well, no, here's the thing is that, okay, like what's the character's name that went off in Sopranos?
Johnny Sachs.
Johnny Sachs likes a thick bitch. Like, you don't know who likes that girl? I guarantee you somebody has a crush on that child and she has no clue.
Mm-hmm.
And like, and just, I read that to my kids and I'm like, just so you know, my daughter's like, I know, rejection's part of life. Like, but like, it's not even that you put yourself out there and like you win some, you lose some.
But the thing is too, like, for the mom or dad, whoever, parent, to acknowledge it, it's almost like
it was
saying,
a mother
like,
and a daughter.
Like, that's something she could improve on. But like, oh, so if you're larger than the average acceptable weight, you're not worthy of going out on a date or having companionship? Fuck that. That's fucking old school, bitch. So, or maybe the daughter's a bitch. I don't know. There's so many.
There could be a lot of other factors. Yeah, maybe nobody likes you.
Use a bitch.
Either way,
But
I'm
still.
proud of her for putting herself out there.
Yeah.
And also, so one of the ways that she reached out to a potential suitor was via DMs.
Yeah.
And so she saw that they read it, but the person never replied. And the parent was like, ugh, the lack of dignity and all this other shit. Welcome to the modern world.
Yeah.
She's lucky she got a no from the one that said no.
Right. And I doubt they were like, hell no, bitch.
And
They're
the one that
probably-
didn't respond didn't want to hurt her feelings.
Yeah, didn't know how to
Or
respond.
maybe interested in it's just so awkward themselves they don't know what to do.
Or
Have you met a teenager?
Yeah, seriously. Or adults. Like,
Yeah.
what do I do? What do I say? Or like accidentally read it. Like, there's so many different combinations in social media.
Also, I mean, we've talked about this before. I would never make the first move. And when I say never, I mean never. I wouldn't, like, this is who I want somebody who's into me.
I know.
Like,
but
that's it's not just that, like, oh, I'm shy. No, you need to be into me.
I guess
You know
I
what I mean?
was like kind of like both sides, but sometimes I mean with some liquid courage, I'd be like, "Hey,
Oh yeah,
you
that's
want
don't
that?
count. The liquid curtain. You didn't meet your husband when you were hammered.
not when I met him."
No,
That's
when I got with him. Now
a different story. But
For
anybody
another
else,
hot a day.
potential suitors, I met plenty while I was hammered.
Of course.
And I probably asked them to dance too.
I saw a TikTok today. This guy was like, I think the young people need to drink more because I guess alcohol use amongst young adults is down,
Mhm.
which is really good. But he's saying like they need to drink more, make bad decisions, this, that, and everything. Part of me is like, I kind of agree like that much, but the other part of me, they just need to hang out together. They need to be around
Socialize,
strangers.
yeah.
And I think most of us do better while doing an activity.
Mhm.
Be it dancing, hiking, Soul Cycle, the gym. I don't know, but like doing something and like bumping into your future soulmate, booty call, friend.
Or like in class, like I
Yes.
know it probably hasn't changed too much, but some people do like to study together or just have a question. Like I don't know how many times I'd be like, "What the fuck did they say?" or "What's her assignment?" or whatever.
Exactly.
Like
would
you
just
have to
tell her.
interact.
When school started this year, I have a client. She's a freshman in high school at a new school with new people that she didn't grow up with, and she was in a class with a bunch of seniors. I'm like, you're gonna be best friends with one of them by like the first end of the first month. Somebody's gonna tell an inappropriate joke, and you guys are gonna laugh together.
Already
And she's
laughing.
like, "You were so right, Brooke. Like it happened exactly how I said. Some boy farted or something, and it was on, right? Like
Instant bestie.
exactly. Like you guys will remember that day for the rest of your lives.
Toot toot, motherfucker.
I wrote a poem about it. Here it gets.
Yeah, like I think I'm not like super outgoing, Mrs. Social, and I certainly wasn't like that in school. But I was always open to chatting, and I've told my kids this, like I've always made a friend through every job I've had,
Mhm.
even if I was there for a short time or a longer time. Like, you know, some are closer than others, but like I made the best of it,
If you're not best friend with a 40-year-old woman when you're 22, like, are you even doing anything?
right?
Like, that's part of like going to work.
My bestie when I was in my 20s and she was in her 40s, I just talked to her when I was at Target.
Yeah.
Like we still hella talk.
My favorite client's 81 years old.
Aww.
Like, no, she's down. She's a
Yeah.
down ass bitch. She teaches me how to be a lady, and she's not really winning that one. But she's been with me for like 30 years.
That's awesome.
No, I know. Since she was my age, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been through her menopause and now mine.
Yeah. And like I remember my mom when I was really young, she had this good friend who she worked with.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was a kid, they're all old, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now looking back, this one friend of hers was
older.
exceptionally old. And I'm pretty sure she's passed on. But now thinking about it, I'm like, that was probably my mom's like work bestie.
Oh, totally. A squirrel just jumped on the roof.
Hey.
ADD.
You want to join?
No, yeah, totally. When I met my husband, there was a teacher at his school, Miss Taylor. She just loved her son Bert. That's the only person I've ever heard call him Bert, and like he's
She
okay
called
with it.
Albert Bird.
And she'd rub his chest.
Uh-uh.
And stuff. She was like 78
She
at
was
the time.
assaulting him.
She was, and he would make her cookies and stuff. Oh yeah, but you know he got in where he fit in,
Right.
like his first few years teaching, and she was like all about
It's all about the
Big
bird.
Daddy Bert.
And dirty.
Hey, it doesn't hurt to have
Bert.
Like, in his thing, she'd probably been there for 40, 50
Yeah.
years. That's a good ally probably to have
for
when
sure.
you're trying to establish yourself in a new place of business.
Have you seen that show Abbott Elementary?
Yes, and I love it.
Okay, so I'm still in the first season, but there's like the OG teacher in the show. I can't think of her name.
I love the principal and her. I love everybody on
Ava?
that show. Yeah.
It's like I hate her, but then I like her.
Oh, she's perfect.
Oh, she's like cheap and selfish, but then like flamboyant.
And
in
she's
a way.
there for the community.
I haven't gotten to that part yet.
Oh, she is, yeah. It's a good, and there's going to be a crossover episode with It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, which I didn't know Quinta is like a super fan, I guess, of Always Sunny.
Oh no,
That's a show I couldn't really get into.
I haven't tried. I heard people love it.
No, it's funny. It was too adult when I liked it for
Oh.
the age my children were. Like, I couldn't watch it with them around at all. And then it kind of went by. So.
Oh, is it? I guess there's still new episodes then of that
No.
show, right? Oh, there's not.
No, but
oh.
it's like a cult favorite. So the guy that bought Wrexham with Deadpool,
Ryan Reynolds.
yes, he is one of the cast members.
Oh.
Also, I love that Martha Stewart said Ryan Reynolds is not that funny. Birdie! Yes!
She was just like spilling it all. Like, yeah, she cheated. Maybe her husband knew. She thought he knew he was cheating. What else?
You know
did
what
she
though?
say?
She's like 81 herself, I believe.
Yeah.
There's some that age, and we make it there with
We're
a
on our way.
decent amount of self-respect. I want to be her, my client AJ. Like, yeah.
We are on our way. I don't know if we'll have that Netflix platform, but we'll have our pod. And we'll be spilling
We'll
shit.
be talking shit till we go to the.
Can you imagine
Yeah.
us at the senior center, like getting a little reserved podcast room?
Mhm.
Get the fuck out, bitch. Linda, that's you.
Go back to jazzercise.
Go some fucking pudding. Shit. It's your fucking prunes.
Prunes.
Prune pudding.
Ew.
Ugh. I did take jazzercise at the senior center in my 20s. Just want to put that out there.
You are a jazzercise girl. Did you do Zumba too? You did.
Hell yeah, it's hella fun.
I lifted weights and ran marathons. like a real athlete. Look at me now.
I'm not trying to be the best at exercising.
Neither paid off, obviously. Just kidding.
But
Oh god, I cracked myself up. It's so
But my mental health, it's on point.
It's popping.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? I don't.
It's not. I'm just.
I think I had my one good day of the month yesterday.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm happy for you.
Thanks. You gotta appreciate those. Don't let your bad days define you, especially when they're 29 out of 30.
Yeah, you gotta enjoy that one
One
good
day.
one.
Yeah.
Whether it's sunny or raining, just
It was kind of
enjoy.
cold yesterday, actually.
It was.
Yes.
I was in Sonora in the morning and it was fucking cold, and then I came back here and I'm like, oh, it's still kind of cold.
Yeah.
Nice.
I know. So yeah. Oh, this weekend we went to go see Hannah and Paige, the Giggly Squad, at the Masonic in San Francisco.
Club Giggly. That was fun.
It was awesome. I did want to see Hannah breakdance or do the worm, and we did not get that. That skirt would have flown all the way over. It was too flowy.
Going back on the little footage I got, like she did a little micro booty bump.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just with that, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's why she didn't do the worm.
Yeah.
But then Paige was pretty much wearing her
Yeah,
undies.
yeah.
Yeah, which, I mean, that was the look of her outfit.
She is the longest person I've ever seen, even though she's not that tall.
She's tall with long
Long
limbs,
limbs.
so it's
Or
like
short with long
small
limbs.
torso.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or normal size with long limbs.
Oh, yeah.
But, so, what was your favorite part of the show? You two at first.
I didn't know. Okay, I wasn't sure with the format. Like when they started, like, okay, we're gonna start off with these things on their laptop, but then it kept going on, which I enjoyed because I didn't know that was even going to be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did enjoy when they had someone's boyfriend pop up there.
Nick.
Yeah, Nick. He was a good one. But then the other audience members talking.
Nick got laid that night.
Oh, Nick.
Got the shit fucked. Sorry, that was so graphic, but he did. He
Doggies, look away. He was
What was the dog saying?
I don't know, like Puka and Shell or something. I don't know.
They had a dog.
And they were
His lock screen.
It was like a rotating 12 pictures.
20 pictures. So Nick was like a nice guy.
Super nice. Did he say how they met? Or I can't remember.
Junior
that part.
college, but
Oh,
she had
that's
a
right.
boyfriend.
That's
Yeah,
right.
then they reconnected later on.
Yeah.
And then he's talking shit about the kids in his after school program or whatever he does.
Oh, they'll like say like, oh, you have a Zed
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah. But he just seemed like a really nice guy. Oh, the dogs don't sleep with them because he moves around too much.
Yes.
But yeah, he was someone
that's problematic.
He was a Giggler's boyfriend, and
yeah, everybody liked him at the end.
Yeah, he was great. But some of the other Gigglers who were speaking were a little inebriated.
A lot. A few of them, not all of them.
No,
but a few of them were very drunk.
Like the last one, I'm like, girl, sit down.
Yeah. But there was another one who was a little odd, but then it came back around and it kind of worked out.
Yeah.
I don't know if she was drunk or just weird. I can't tell.
Both.
Could have been me. I don't know.
What was your favorite part?
I think when they picked each other's ugly outfits.
Hannah's was really
Hannah.
ugly.
Hannah just reminds me of my daughter so much. It's like, I'm trying really hard. Fuck it. I'm just gonna wear this instead.
And it's not only her outfits; it's her body language.
Yes,
and like,
yes.
I know she's interviewing
the way she
people.
stands in a dress.
Okay. You know, she does hold the mic appropriately, but then sometimes it's just like she's making her body look like a block.
And I don't get, because she's definitely fit. Like,
oh yeah,
she's got like she should have good posture and all that. It's just
very comfortable and
in her body. Yes.
Yeah, and doesn't think about angles or things that other people are like taught to do.
I wouldn't think about angles either, except for I don't like
Really?
my angles.
I like to suck it in and put my chin out. That's how I should be talking every day, but I don't.
Okay.
I'm triple chinning it every day. And if anybody says anything, watch out.
Like Caleb Heron.
Mm-hmm.
I love him. I think he's amazing. He makes me laugh every day. He's kind of got a large chin, but they showed a Dodger fan at the Dodger parade for the World Series championship. Mm-hmm. It was so aggressively large. People were making fun of him on TikTok. I felt bad, but I'm like, could you imagine? Like, that could be like some good advertising. Like, somebody should like sponsor him and like a chin lift.
Like, oh, I was gonna say put their advertisement on his chin.
Or that. But no, I mean, it was like down here.
Well, Eddie used to work with this guy a long time ago in college who was not too much older than him, but had a huge chin. I never really thought about it.
It's not so much chin as it is waddle, I think you call it.
Well, his was like, chinny waddle. And just by looking at him, you'd think like, oh, he's a big dude, but he wasn't. Come to find out, this guy was on some sort of medication and that was a side effect. Like, he had a heart condition. And whatever. Oh, hey. Hey, Waddles.
That's random.
Yeah.
What's that called? Sonobella? Or what that injection you can get for double chins?
Oh,
a friend of mine had that, and she looked like Lord Farquaad for a minute. You're listening right now, sorry. But she looked like Lord Farquaad for a second, and then it went down. It looks really good.
I've heard good things about it, but lately I've heard not so good things. So I think it's one of those things that just depends on the person.
I say, because like I saw a girl early TikTok, she was young and had it done, and I'm like, yeah, nip that shit in the bud now. If that's your makeup at like a 20% body fat, fucking handle it. Get it done.
Yeah.
You're not working that double chin off if you're already fit and cute.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of ladies on TikTok when they go to Mexico and get it done. And some of them, to me, like, it's not even a lot, but obviously it bothers them. And it just seems so easy. Like, you go in, you come back out the same day, and you wear like that.
Oh, it's an injection.
Oh, the Kybella, but I'm talking about like where they cut it or
whatever.
I
want a chin lift. I want a lower facelift. Okay, so we've been following the lady that had the facelift in Chico. You've been following her too with the tattoos on her forehead.
Oh yeah.
So she's I think like 18 days out maybe now. Mm-hmm. This girl, she had face tattoos by her ears. She lost both of them. She had her lower, like a facelift, I guess is the lower half of your face typically. But like, it's interesting to see she's about our age. And like, I didn't think she looked that bad before she had it done. And it's like how much they took off her. It's insane. And she doesn't look overly pulled now.
No.
So,
and I think they did something with her lips.
Severe, or a deep microdermabrasion around her lips, she said was the most painful part. And then they did a fat transfer, which of course, do the fat. I would do the fat transfer too because it's your own fat.
You lose that as you get older anyway.
Yeah, so it's fine. Yeah, I've had clients get that done when they're having their tummy tucks or their boobs done.
Might as well.
Yeah, just
throw some in there.
Yeah, get the cracks and then,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't realize her age, or did I?
She's 46, I think. And she already had a upper bluff. Done. But prior, like a few years ago, she said. Otherwise, she would have had that done at this time as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think she just has the genetics that she might be, because her skin quality seems nice.
Yeah.
Like kind of Italian, like a little, like nice and smooth and, what's that coloring? That like olivey?
Yeah, like when I had to actually search for her before pictures because I'm like, okay, I see what you're like now, bruised and recovering, but I went back and I was like, oh, she's not like.
No, I'm here for it. She said she was an addict for a good part of her adult life, and like now she's clean and sober, and this is what she wants to do with herself.
Go for it.
Yeah, do it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and like, who cares if you lost a few tattoos in the process? You can get
them again.
Yeah,
yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, but I like that she shared it. I like that it's attainable. It's 3 hours from here. We could totally go up there and run an Airbnb together. Like,
oh, she had it done in Chico,
yes.
And she's from Chico.
No, she's from the Bay Area.
Oh, I didn't think. Well, I mean,
she went up there because I think at the doctor and it was a good price.
Oh yeah,
your Airbnb cost is reasonable and all that stuff.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
Let's go to Chico.
Or Mexico. I'm down. My cousin's gone to Mexico for some serious dental work, and she's been very happy with it.
So much cheaper.
Yeah, and she looks good. She's got a nice little smile.
Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, it's definitely on my bucket list.
Yeah,
to get shit done.
Well, you know what else is on my bucket list? Our dream list of guests. Go. Who do you want? Manifest it. Say it.
Danny McBride.
Oh God, yes.
Yes. After my little
Only
dream.
if he could just be the full Danny the entire time.
Yeah. I mean, normally that's not somebody I'd have a dream about. It wasn't a sex dream.
She had a sex dream about Danny
No,
McBride.
it wasn't a sex dream. It was like, it was not a sex
She got a boner. Anyways, go.
Clothes were on. There was no kissing. I just jumped on him, but like with my legs and my arms. Like,
it was not a sex dream. I just jumped on him full force.
And then I was like, "You're my hall pass," or something like that. But he's not.
I can't believe that's your hall pass.
He's not though. I just said in my dream.
You love Danny McBride.
I do.
He might be your hall pass.
I don't know if I want that to be though. Sorry, Danny. No,
you know who my hall pass is? That
Matthew McConaughey.
Well, yeah, he's always been on the list, but he's kind of too small for me. I don't like petite men, but
right.
I do love his spirit.
Yes.
He's got a bird spurt.
Pumped up on my nerves for
He does have a vertical spirit, though.
Oh, Glorilla.
I love her, too. She can come on the show, too. We love you. We love you. Okay.
So who's your hall pass?
Oh, currently? Jason. So I've always loved the Kelsey brothers, but I mean, Jason Kelsey is just like a 10-year young version of my husband, basically.
He's got a beautiful shirt.
No, but did you see what he did this weekend? So he was carrying his 12-pack of beer, walking into a game, I think, at some college, and some guys started calling. It's like, what do you think of your faggot brother dating Taylor? And he told him to shut up or something, and the guy kept like talking shit, and Jason grabbed his phone and threw it on the ground, and then he went and picked it up, and like don't fucking talk shit about your brother or like your family. Like like when people do that, I'm like, I don't care who you are. Number two, the restraint that he almost didn't have. That little pipsqueak, it was like some like $1.60 college student talking like he was on his keyboard, thinking he can get away with it. And I'm like, I'm just so proud of Jason Kelsey that he didn't beat the shit out of him, but also doing what he did.
Oh my god, that's ballsy. Cause like he's a big dude, and the other guy, I mean,
I was like, you just called his brother an F slur.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
And you, talking trash about Taylor, who's basically his sister-in-law, and like his niece. He's a girl dad, and like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
It's problematic all around.
And like, you mess around, like, he's got CTE. He's been trained to hurt people. Like,
bad decision, little guy.
But like,
that just got you going.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, on the list.
But but Matthew is still right there too.
Okay, so it's Jason and then Matthew.
Jason's just flavor of the week right now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I always liked the Kelsey brothers, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I used to be like all about Channing Tatum in his Magic Mike era.
His eyes are too small.
But now, when he doesn't have his spray tan, it's a different person.
He's a white boy.
Yeah, like sorry.
No, what the?
Not.
Yeah, and also with Jason Kelsey though, why he's not my number one hall pass all the time is I've heard Kylie, his wife, talk about when he's like in his room grunting and shit, waking up the babies. I'm married to that already. I knew exactly what she was talking about when she talks about the shit, the noises he makes, and things like that. Sorry, babe. you know what you do.
Well, there's more than one person in this house. I'm not married to a grunter, but I'm married to like
A noisemaker.
open every cabinet. And this morning it was like mixing of some shit in the.
This is exactly what she's talking about. Stomping around. This is, I mean, we're perfect. But.
Obvi.
No, that's what she's saying. The stomping and the heavy breathe snort. And I'm like.
The doors.
I like, Kylie, Kelsey, I felt that in my soul. Shut your mouth.
Like, I don't know how many times doors need to be opened and closed in my house, but apparently it's minimum 10
we
times.
average 2.5 a day when we leave for work. Coming back in the house.
Forgot something.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
no, wait.
Guess which household has ADHD? Both.
But we're the perfect ones.
Yeah, we don't have it at all.
And that's why we're here.
Woo! I just had a little heart palpitation when I was talking shit. It's like, you are lying. You are not perfect.
And we had no topics for today.
Okay, I'm trying to think about my hall pass list too. There's got to be more on there, and I'm just.
It's like I know them when I see them, but I don't like have a list.
Mr. 305. Even though I'm not a huge like Pitbull music fan, but he's got it.
When he had long hair, didn't you send me that picture?
That was pretty good.
Who is this? I
Just young stallion.
I mean, he's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
He's got a little sparkle in his eye.
Oh, definitely. He's got that riz.
Mm-hmm. That Riz.
Yeah.
A W Riz.
W, right?
Yeah, isn't that a thing? I think my kids.
It
do
probably is.
Yeah,
I don't know what it
Well,
is.
we say it now.
The Warriors.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who else you got on your list? Oh, Anthony Banda from the Dodgers. He's on both lists, maybe. Well, maybe not because he's a Dodger. You can't have him. I get him. Did you see him with the clown mask?